Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. You have myself, Wooks, SB, Scorch, Continental Jess. This is the weekend review.
Wait, what animal? What animal was that?
There's a goat of sorts or something in the room.
That was mad.
Yeah, well,
I thought raw.
special guest appearance from a goat. It seems some people said a goat wasn't playing today in the Manchester derby, and I think it's time for us to kind of put that stuff to bed. If you aren't subscribed to the Armchair Gaffer Show, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. And yeah, I think we'll probably start with the biggest game of the weekend, or it was billed as the biggest game of the weekend.
Arsenal Watford.
No, not that surprisingly. Manchester derby, which proved to be fairly one-sided after United put on a facade for the first 45 minutes.
25,
sorry. Arsenal still hold the record for putting up a fight of 45 minutes against Man City. So United fell short there. They're now out of the top four. City ran out 4-1 winners in what I'd probably say is a flattering scoreline.
You think they didn't deserve...
For United?
Oh, 4-1 is 4-1. What I'm most upset about going into the game is that all the billing was like, this is going to be a clash of titans. Fair enough.
Where did you...
It seemed like it's a Manchester derby, as if both teams...
It's still the Manchester derby.
Yeah, as if both teams have an equal chance of winning, when everyone knew. Like,
we knew.
Like,
What was gonna
you
happen.
expected City to win.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Emphatically.
But the key talking point, as you know, is the absence
Of one Cristiano Ronaldo.
of...
Whether he is there or isn't there dominates
The headlines.
The comments.
I've got my thoughts on this.
Criticism and analysis.
I want to hear what SB's got to say on this, because you're a United fan, so I think your opinion holds more credence right now.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, about his absence today.
It was good. It was needed. Super necessary.
Shout out to Luz.
Shout out to Masvidal.
Super necessary.
On the
Bro,
back
did you see you saw the first 25 minutes? Okay, yeah, we blew out our gas, blew out our heart, blew out of a lot of things, but the first 20...
That's a glimpse of what could.
Yeah, it could happen if he's out of the team. When he's in the team, you got to think, unless you put the ball on a plate for him, which we don't do, and which we was doing recently as well, and he wasn't scoring, what does he bring to the team that's good? Defensively, he's awful.
Leadership. He will show the younger players.
What? He'll whinge
He's
at
good
the
around
player.
he's good around the dressing room.
Sounds like we're back in August.
And you can guarantee if he's playing as well, Bruno Fernandes will try to pass to him. It might not reach him, but Fernandes will try.
He has
get
no
the ball
hold-up
to him.
play. Has no link-up play. And then not only that, he gets frustrated when he doesn't get the ball. So then he starts to play on the wing. And it's like, to get the ball. And it's like, yeah, mate, who are you going to cross it to, Ronaldo? You're Ronaldo. You're meant to be in the box.
You go to Ronaldo, you're Ronaldo. Yeah. Now, me personally, I kind of agree with you, SB. I thought that him not being there potentially would be better for United. All the stuff they say about the lack of pressing and this and that. I think the whinging thing is a big thing. You know, I think it kind of brings other players down. Like, why are you moaning? Like, you can't always get the ball.
You're Ronaldo.
Yeah, but I also think as well that had he played, the result could have been a lot more
Worse.
Damaging
worse. If that's even the right phrase.
Worser.
Worse.
As
The
my
result
4-year-old
could have been
cousin would say. Yeah,
worse.
yeah.
So I think it was right to leave him out. But I did hear, obviously, probably just conjecture, like it's not true. But he refused to travel because he wasn't in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think there was something about him being benched. He's not too happy about being benched recently.
Do you know what's weird as well? I was thinking to myself, like they're all kind of... Remember I was saying like, it's like I was kind of rating the way Ralph... Because when you actually look at it, his actual results, they're actually quite good.
It was that second or third loss. I think there was the FA Cup defeat. There was a Wolves loss, and I think this is
Second
probably
loss.
He's doing all right.
A lot of draws, though.
I was thinking, like he's kind of putting out a lot of fires, and it's all kind of going well. Especially like there's scenarios that we don't talk about, or whatever. And he's just kind of just worked his way around it. Even like subbing off Ronaldo throwing a strap. Oh, you're good, bro.
He grabbed him, you know.
Like,
that one made me. Yeah, he grabbed his jacket.
Yeah, and so it's all going in a particular. I think it's all going in a fairly positive direction. But do you know what I thought today though? When the team started to look like an old team, like another manager might have picked that same sort of team.
Okay. In terms of what, personnel?
It's so like you had, it wasn't so much about who came on.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might have been about who came off.
Okay.
So like Alanga, he brings a different energy to what's going on.
Dynamism, which has been lacking.
Tellez brings a different energy to what's going on. Not in a sense of, he's pressing 100 miles. No, he's actually playing thinking football. Like he relies on his technique and his brain for the most part. But I just thought, when the team sort of looked like, this could have been Ole's team or whoever's team, Jose's team even.
With the axis of Fred McTominay.
It suddenly just started to look like those teams, which I think you're going to get until you've got even more of the playing staff changed. Do you know one thing I saw early on though? I think it was De Bruyne's first goal, yeah?
Ridiculous. Shocking defending down that right-hand side.
Why was he so free in the box as well?
I think the pressing that City do though, they press so aggressively, so committed, like so much confidence in what people are doing behind them. Like I know that the brother behind me
we're
is
going
coming
together.
Yeah. But when the goal went in, this is just gonna sound like I'm picking at stuff, yeah. De Gea looked so like
we're here again,
and it was the first goal.
Yeah,
and the expression he gave on his, like, he was like,
it's like, I'm in for a long day. And I was speaking with my missus before the game, and I was
did you see it?
What we say, is, or teams I've played in, is we don't concede in the first 10 of the first half and the second half, because that kind of is a massive deciding factor. Conceded in five minutes, and I was just like,
game plans out the window.
Things change. You can't be as cautious as you once were, or try X or Y automation. Like, it just throws things off kilter. And it was just shocking defending down the right hand side.
Half time, it's like, imagine, you've gone in at half time 1-1, cool, yeah. Let's get the lads in, let's talk about it.
Get the oranges in.
Get the oranges in. So lads, second half, we're gonna go out there. You're gonna go down the right wing in the first 10, get the cross in, and we're gonna go there.
Second balls.
That's my whistle, sorry.
Yeah,
Kickoff starts now. Kickoff starts now. Boom, the other team just scores straight away. It's like, bro,
why do we just waste our time?
Why have we just wasted 20 minutes of talking and drinking oranges?
But do you know what it is as well? It's that techie situation as well, yeah, where like the players, like, we've just listened to the gaffer say all of this stuff.
You've acknowledged him. You've even chimed in
and now you got another 40 minutes. Like, everyone know, like, this is mad. Like, the gaffer knows what he said, hasn't connected. You know you're killing. Like, it's just all a bit mad.
Yeah, it's a weird place to be. I think Jadon Sancho has recently been showing signs of life.
Nice celebration as well.
Did I not say? Did I not say in the group?
That.
Yeah, I looked at Sancho, yeah, and Walker, and it reminded me of something.
What?
Kyle Walker, he has a problem with one specific player that I know. Like, this person has absolutely got his number. Two people.
Hazard.
No. Juan Mata, this is going to sound mad. Juan Mata absolutely shreds him.
You are taking it back.
I've been seeing this. And you know what's mad? When it was going on, I remember looking and thinking,
how?
This doesn't make
sense. Like, and the joke is as well, I can see Juan Mata is playing on a slightly, not shook, but
don't really want to engage.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
get close.
I'm not trying to do entanglements and stuff.
Mano a mano.
But anyway, him and the other person that I seen fuck him up, Jesse Lingard. And I was looking, and for some reason I was like, Sancho has got nowhere near the legs to give him any kind of trouble today. So I was like, Sancho's a person that leans on cutting back, and he leans on doing that thing rather than exerting himself physically. So I was thinking, this is going to be a brain versus brawn battle. And sometimes, even though, like, like there's loads of players that probably fit into that profile of he's more of a use his brain player than a Sancho. But Sancho's that in the extreme. Like he's that with a little bit of skill and little bit of South London football cage. Get me?
The intelligence of him is just mental. And I feel like that little glimpse that he showed there weren't loads more. And he has been showing it more recently. For me, like as a United fan, I'm just clinging on to that and thinking, you're going to be part of this rebuild. If it ever does come, you'll be the guy that's leading it.
I agree
because he can last forever. Like that quality.
Yeah.
That's timeless. Like
SB said something in a group chat as well that I thought, right, that makes a lot of sense. I think it was in an ACG group chat, and it was like, Sancho doesn't have enough pace to play on the right. And when you think about it, it's so true. Like what he wants to, like the things he can be impactful and effective with from the left, don't really need pace.
Yeah. He took his goal so well, cut inside, nice weight of pass.
He's absolutely used zero pace for nothing he wants to do here, and has used the pace of the overlap.
Yeah. No, it's good, well taken goal, and that gave me a little bit of hope. But then I guess on the other left hand side, there was an absolute party. There was chaos. It was one of the most flagrant, abuses I've seen in recent times.
Shapes everywhere.
The amount of people who were around Aaron Wan-Bissaka in blue shirts and overlapping, underlapping, coming back round, rotating. It was horrible to see, and it was like a clear tactic or strategy.
Bro, I see a stat:
get in and around
66% of their possession
going down that side of the pitch.
Left side.
And you know what you're saying about certain types of player gets joy against Walker. Sterling
hates Wan-Bissaka.
Gets zero joy. So I want to give credit to Pep Guardiola for probably sussing that out by now.
It's taken fucking 23. It's like 23 games he scored against us.
Wow. But
he's never scored against us, I don't think.
Still failed to score against United. But yeah, that little adaptation of just chucking everything you can down that right-hand side, it just caused mayhem. Silly little goal. Second goal was just a disgrace as well.
Another thing I noticed watching the game, after, was it De Bruyne's second goal?
Yes.
I think Maguire's let it go through his legs.
Oh, where he's left it, hoping that someone will clear up behind him. It's just like in the heart of the most important
I'm not having
place.
a go at Maguire.
I don't know why.
That's a mistake. I'm having a go at the pundits that protect him. Because after that, Redknapp's had a go at Lindelof.
You know it's like.
Yes, Lindelof was at fault as well.
Yeah, but it's like
I heard Jack Grealish has been having a decent season. I heard over
I heard
Sky
someone,
Sports this season.
I heard
when
someone
he's played
recently.
in what 52% of their
I
games.
said, bro, is this what happens when you get bought for 100 million? You're just meant to play just decent.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Based on what? Decent based on what?
Yeah.
No assists, no goals.
No, nothing.
Do you know what's decent for me though? He can do that, yeah, as £100 million player, yeah. But people want more from Pogba
Yeah, mad.
Was that at 90?
at 80.
80
in centre mid.
In centre midfield.
Inflation.
Question though, yeah, is
Get off this fucking Man United.
I'm not done. I got one more thing to say United.
you see like Grealish, yeah. Okay, cool. Grealish, Havertz.
Right now,
In terms of what you're getting for your money.
no, I think it's still Grealish.
This is for Mike King Kai.
Havertz has scored recently.
No, have you seen what he's been doing recently? Though?
I think he's done well.
He scored his first league goal
post Lukaku.
no,
December,
but he ain't been able to play.
Okay,
He
since
had COVID.
can I just say he's got his first league goal since December the other day. Obviously, he scored 2 now.
Wait, who's that? Kai.
That's Kai.
All right.
Yeah, Grealish.
I'm gonna go Grealish.
I'm gonna go Grealish because this is Kai's second season, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
My ceiling's
Yeah.
high.
So he's
Ceiling's
better than-
higher with Havertz though.
You think so?
100%.
Interesting.
Big goals. Big game player.
That's
He's
facts.
a big game player.
Big game player.
Interesting.
I'm gonna
Did
go.
you see him in the final the other day?
What was going the penalty?
No,
That
the
final.
Liverpool final.
Oh yeah, no.
Big game player.
I'm
still going
Grealish at the minute.
I'm Kai'd off. Yeah, I'm Kai'd.
There. Could
I'm
you?
Kai'd.
I remember.
The German
Last-
in him as
I
well.
still want to
just,
know.
yeah.
I'm not gonna stop saying what like I kind of see for that kind of money and that kind of bread. I don't really want to hear things like, "Oh, he's a baller."
But he wasn't bought as well. Jack Grealish was bought to help City win the Champions League.
Bro, if Jack Grealish is here, I want to see more goals or assists than Sterling. Fine, if you're not doing that, then go win some stuff that Sterling don't win.
Kai Havertz is a project.
Interesting.
One more thing though before we go, I could go on. I got loads of things I want to talk about. One thing I want to say is that no Ronaldo, no Cavani. You think it's perfect now? Put Rashford in there as the centre forward. Still no space for Rashford, so maybe again.
We need to
Rashford's
no.
been playing poorly though.
No. It's not.
Why
No.
would he start?
I need to. I need to speak
We've
on
been watching him, right?
Rashford.
because we can go on forever. And
No.
we'll be saying it
I
every week.
genuinely. I
We've
need.
been
No.
watching. He's been poor.
Can I just
Why
spend-
would he start?
No, I've got
got
it's
an
because
agenda.
there's
I've got an
another.
agenda.
There's another. We're on another. Like I think I'm gonna say this before Jess says it. I think this is no longer
Shoulder.
a form shoulder. This and that. This is giving me Dele
Form
Alli-
shoulder the ex-girlfriend.
form shoulder ex-girlfriend and the children
She's
that
back.
need feeding.
She's back. Yeah.
But he's starting to give me I can't believe it, Dele Alli vibes.
Okay. And that is not a compliment.
Let's move on.
But though he scored what 25 goals last season though. So I might be being a bit harsh. But on the eye though, I remember, let's be real. You lot have known me for years. Do you man know me to speak highly of Dele Alli?
No.
Never. Even when you're doing goal against Crystal, all this stuff, never have you heard me speak highly.
Was it nearly a 20 goal Prem season?
Never once. You
I
didn't
was
hear
there.
me.
I was there.
I wasn't on it. But though, yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, Rashford, I know, but this is kind of looking like, because I can't see what's, he was one-on-one with somebody that was tripping
He
over.
was going towards Laporte Stones, and I
Bro,
think
they
Stones
was-
got a block on.
They was
Something
falling over. I'm like, oh yeah, because this is the thing. What I do know is in that scenario, even though he hasn't hit the ground running, Sancho actually knows what he's got his own plan in his
Yeah,
head.
it seems as if he was overthinking, and he didn't actually. He was overthinking it because he didn't know what to do. Do I go right and shoot?
It's bizarre.
You, back in the day, you'd probably just get it a couple yards, smash it, yeah,
Smash.
at 100 miles an hour. But yeah, there's some
He's gonna. Do you know what he do?
lackage or
Before
delay
he
there.
would slow down, yeah. So the defender slows down,
Take that step.
and then speed the fuck up and
Yeah.
whack it and see what happens.
It's not there at the minute, and I weren't surprised at him not. And I think like Ralph's basically saying I've sussed a few of you guys out. Like, so if you want to stick around, if I am the Doff next season, in that director of football role, some of you got to buck your ideas up because we're seeing who's getting the game time.
Did Lingard look a bit
Oh, he's done.
checked out?
He looked like someone that has been posting pictures of West Ham
Since
in the season. Yeah. He looks like someone who
he's good.
keeps posting pictures of his time at West Ham.
He's a bit checked, isn't it?
Yeah. On, I guess we're speaking about United, who were awful in that second half. We probably should talk about champions elect, Man City. Mahrez, I think he's one of the players that goes under the radar. No one
20 for the
speaks about him.
season.
He's there, like since they've had no striker,
Aim for it.
he's excelled. Like it's been ridiculous. But for some reason, it's just like,
Just Mahrez.
yeah, it's just a bit.
Let his name, what's his name? Riyad Mahrez. Let his name be Richard Maxwell. Yeah, and you hear the hype that he gets. People appreciate him, but they don't give him these just dues. In my opinion,
Yeah, he's
Baller.
he's a ridiculous player.
baller and end product as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just the old. He's
When
a
he
baller.
cuts in, he's gonna hit the target.
It's with
Never
it's
seen
with
man
menace.
cut in so slowly, and still get away with it.
Gotta do
Shall I tell you
something
who's giving
dangerous.
me those vibes, and we'll get to it in a bit. Elise.
Oh, let's get to
Oh,
it.
let's get to
But we'll get there.
man.
Off man, you.
You see how
Where do
everyone
we-
just got happy?
Yeah.
Where do we want to jump to?
Arsenal, Newcastle.
Liverpool.
Should we go Arsenal? Because I think
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
No. We got to keep it.
It's
Oh,
what-
all right.
Watford are just like.
Okay, cool. Let's.
I have
do
to talk
Arsenal
about Saka
quick, yeah?
though.
Oh.
Saka.
Oh, that's quite. That's
Two towers.
I
man.
didn't know what Saka's thing was.
it's a bit UFC-ish.
Some man used to say he's just a left back.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I guys, I need to speak because I don't often speak on Arsenal.
Is he top of the Starboy charts right now?
I
Who?
saw- I
Who?
s-
Saka.
Yeah, 100%. I saw a thing.
Wait. The Star Boys in Star in England.
Yeah.
Or
in
World.
England.
In England,
Yeah,
yeah, in
yeah,
England.
yeah.
I'd say yeah. I saw a thing on Instagram earlier saying that he has to be a contender for Young Player of the Year.
If
Right.
Arsenal get top 4, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the main. But who else? Foden is up there.
There's a few that are sneaking that are still Trent still
Lurking
eligible,
around.
Yeah,
and that's hard to. Look.
yeah. But no,
Past
Arsenal.
the
Yeah, what I
roster
want to say
right
about
now.
Arsenal is they've got a stranglehold on top 4.
Youngsters.
What's that move from wrestling? Choke slam.
Yeah.
They've got a choke slam.
So they've engaged, but they haven't lifted. just yet.
I think a lot of people are hoping that Arsenal
That they
do
get
themselves.
They get lifted.
Yeah.
That the person
Gets reversed.
Yeah. Irish whip into the ropes. Nah. I think that's what people are hoping. But when you watch them play, I think we'll get into this as well. But I think the Aubameyang sell is good for everybody. Barca doing good. Arsenal doing good. When Arteta, when Aubameyang left, they said Arteta wants to have a squad of players rather than superstars and whatnot. And if that was the truth, it's showing now because they seem together. They seem to all be on the same wavelength. But it's going good. I mean, Arsenal for top 4. I think.
You're gonna put your neck on the line and call it.
I hate Arsenal.
Arsenal got 3 games in hand. One of the games is Chelsea. One's Liverpool.
Spurs is tough, I think. Yeah.
Spurs is the
So I
other
think
one.
Spurs got rearranged.
If Arsenal lose all those 3 games, they're still in 4th.
By 2 points.
Yeah. There's still a lot of
Games to be played.
games, people to play in and around each other. But yeah, I think Arsenal are in a good position. I do think I'm hesitant a touch because it's more of the same that we see from Arsenal. They're beating the teams that they should beat. I think the test is...
Let them get them excited. Let them get excited
Okay.
anyway. Yeah, man.
I
I think the test is, again,
Arsenal
playing
are
the teams
best
in and
They're
around them.
definitely favourites, though, I think.
Yeah, I have
But
to be.
you haven't played anyone right now. And when you do, you lose.
Okay, but I'm saying we can lose 3 games.
You
Do
could.
you know what I think Arsenal are? They're just the opposite of Tottenham. They're like, I just think Arsenal, I think Tottenham, because they got 1 or 2 players that have got X factors. Like Kane, when he took, if Kane's thing clicks,
The Kane, Son, axis.
fucking hell, Son, whatever, if it clicks, wow. I don't see a player like that in the Arsenal squad. However, though, I feel like Arsenal got a lower ceiling, but they got the floor's higher as well.
Okay. So
Lower
there's less swing.
There's
less
less variation.
Yeah.
So I think this is my opinion. I don't see Arsenal beating Man City.
Joao Felix scored this, but you can't. You should watch that game instead. Gotta watch it. Sorry, you
I
see
don't see Arsenal beating like a Man City.
Yeah, definitely not.
And
if they do,
to be honest,
be bad luck.
I don't see Tottenham doing it either. But they've managed to do it twice in one season.
Yeah.
The ceiling is much higher, but the floor is fucking low
It's the
because we can
Burnleys.
lose to
It's
Burnley.
the 1-0 Burnley after beating City.
And Arsenal are not going to do that. Arsenal are going to have a close game with Wolves and then nick it.
You think there's more consistency there?
Yes.
Same level.
They're just going to
Like,
maintain.
their level is just here. But so with Kane and Son, Spurs' level will be
You
here.
might no, it's not there. Don't lie to yourself.
No, it's
it
higher.
goes like this. It goes like this.
Here's Arsenal's level.
And then it goes back
Here's
down.
Spurs' level.
Hattie or
The thing is as well.
But
Nah, it's-
when them two
It's like this.
are not
Spurs.
100% on their shit, it's down here. But you see with Arsenal, it's just going to stay here.
Yeah.
Whereas Man United's going up like this, and
No,
Spurs
no.
are going
They're
up
just
like
going
this.
through
They're
the
just going to go
middle.
like
Yeah.
this.
the mean and the
That's
average.
Wait, no,
Exactly.
take it in. Look, Aubameyang, these guys is a problem. It doesn't matter. No one coming in. It doesn't matter. Like, changes are occurring, and it's just this.
Yeah. They're
I wa-
Bitcoin,
I
and
was
we're
there as well.
like fucking
BT. Up and
Ephraim
down
or
like
something,
BTC.
like-
6.3 SGLE.
Come on, man. Big up K-Trap.
What's it called? Arsenal have lost 7 games this season. Yeah,
Mhm.
3 of those games were the first 3 games. Yeah?
Oh yeah, that was
Okay, out of 25. So the next
tough
22
end to the
games,
summer,
lost
yeah.
another 4. They're pretty consistent. So I think it's
Oh, it's
more
good.
hope than anything that Arsenal slip up. But if you look at what they've been- it's more hope. It's hoping that they go back the old ways. But if you
Have
look,
you seen your games in hand?
which I said we can lose.
yeah.
We're actually allowed to lose.
No,
them.
but you're not but allowed to lose. You won't win
Yeah. And we'd still be in 4th.
by
That's the point.
2 points. So why would that make you guys such
Because,
favourites?
like
We also
Harry
need to
earlier.
come to the lane,
Yep,
which is not a happy hunting ground.
it's not.
If you win one of them games in hand,
No,
My hands
but
are
the
up.
point I'm making, is that with or without those games in hand, let's say we lost all of them.
At this point, you don't
Yeah.
need to win them.
pressure
Exactly.
the pressure ain't come yet though.
Yeah,
Pressure
I
ain't come
think,
yet.
and I think the scheduling of those games is going to be important as well. I think if the Prem want to push their product, they're going to make some of those games
Pushing
last.
P.
Yeah, they're going to push that P. Yeah, they're going to push it to the end of the
They've not
season,
been rearranged, have
and
they?
then we're going to have like a playoff for the champions.
Guys.
Okay, no, Tottenham. No, Tottenham. The last thing though, I have to say on Arsenal though, some of the goals they did score today.
No, some goal of the month contenders. Man. It's like they were going through.
But
Odegaard was.
That's where I wanted to go with it. Talking about all this bollocks. Forget about that shit.
Odegaard, man.
Odegaard is restoring the feeling.
He's showing showing
Odegaard.
the pedigree.
Flary.
Odegaard is
Odegaard.
restoring the feeling.
Yeah, the young
Bro,
boys.
do you know what I saw today? I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I was watching Arsenal.
Don't, man. I know. I can feel.
It was feeling like
Don't, man.
there was an air of invincibility. Fam, there was a slight air
Stop
of
before you go too
invincibility
far, man.
in the air. I'm not saying it was there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying we're there, but I'm saying there was invincibility and it was present. Just present a little bit. When I'm looking around, I'm seeing Gabriel and I'm like, I can see you're rough around the edges, but there's a player there.
That's what Arteta likes, though. If you see the skullduggery, the dark arts, Ramsdale trying to get booked and somehow not getting booked for wasting time.
And even like Ben White's technical proficiency is starting to kind of bear fruit now.
He's at peace now.
He was at fault today though for Sissoko's goal.
Yeah, I think with him, you're gonna get that. I think like you're gonna get all the nice stuff, and then he might get exposed for not being massively physical at some points.
True.
But I think again, on
And
the
you know
whole,
what is when his
you're gonna
cheeks
get
are
a nice
when his cheeks are rosy,
red. Yeah.
it's gonna give you the
can't-
wrong
And
impression.
you know what as well? You can't tell me Arsenal's gonna cut through this with Lacazette up front. And
It is
said
We
that-
need a discussion.
I said something
an
on this.
intervention.
And I agreed, before. I said Moscow, you could probably see it. I said that Arsenal are a much better team when Lacazette's playing.
Can I say something?
But brother, they can't get through
They
this.
shouldn't get through this. Like I said, that's
They
a
shouldn't.
fact. Yeah?
They shouldn't.
Now, this is the worrying thing for other teams. If somehow Arsenal manage to get through this with Lacazette and get top 4,
Imagine what happens when they ship
imagine
him.
when you have a player.
That and Cuckoo.
Oh my fucking!
You can
Jesus.
actually finish.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Be a problem.
It could get a bit scary. And you know what? This sounds booky. Eddie has taken an absolute battering from every single Arsenal fan I know, yeah. But I feel like every time he's come off the bench recently, he showed me like something. And I'm thinking,
And you know what? Do you know what it is?
Arteta might persevere and keep him around
And
and
you know-
make something up.
no.
Like, I don't know what it is.
No.
And I'm just
I
being
can
honest
explain.
with the gaffers.
You know, I can explain.
I can't believe like what I'm seeing bit, and I'm like,
No, but do you know why I question
something's
that?
wakening up. Like something's awakening. Sorry,
Awakening.
No, but sorry.
Scott, I was going to say, you're right, Dan. No lies were told there.
it's spooky.
Every time he comes off the bench, something happens. And when he starts, it's the exact
It's
opposite.
the, yeah.
Do you know why I think that's a myth?
Mhm.
Because Edward, he doesn't appear to me like he's on being a mindless soldier.
He wants to be the big
Oh,
boy.
what he knows his
He wants
value.
the Bamba.
He doesn't seem like he's obsessed
You
with
want
playing for Mikel Arteta. He's like,
I'm faced.
I'm on the pitch, right, let me do my stuff. He doesn't seem like he's sucking dick to kick ball, which seems like it could be helpful right now at Arsenal,
Yeah.
being
We've
real.
all got our levels, man. But I don't know. Yeah, I saw it and I'm just like, oh, interesting. But yeah, Odegaard, that whole little front thing, Martinelli, great finish. Saka's finish was a fucking joke.
Nah, it doesn't make
And,
sense. Was unfair.
It's.
eyes.
I just wonder how long until he goes to Man City.
Can I be the adult in the room?
Is it Liverpool? I think it is.
Yeah, please, coach.
Can I be the adult in the room though? What was the score?
It was 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah,
Did Watford take all of their chances?
No. Dennis was mucking about today.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw a lot of things today that made me think, "Oh, rah, Watford, you're down." Because if you can't score in that scenario, this probably ain't the league for you.
Mhm.
But I thought, oh, there's a lot of other shitter teams. Not shitter teams. There are a lot of other teams that aren't that good.
Who might finish?
I reckon they finished. I reckon they worked the goalie, I should say. There was a lot of that today that I thought, that played out well for Arsenal. And these man that I don't know their names because they've changed their gaffer 3 times, and every time they change their gaffer, he changes the squad. Some of them even buy players.
Firmino and Fernandez.
Bro.
But yeah,
Cleverly
No
still
one
there.
can name me 6
Cleverly
or
still
7
there again.
players.
Pick-
at
pickpocket.
Watford.
now.
Go on.
Yeah, left back.
Hey, I've been noticing this
Had
guy.
a tough day though. It was booky.
No,
He's had a
he's-
tough day, but he's played well.
Brother,
That guy with
he's
10 rolls.
under it.
Yeah. Camera.
What's his name?
Kamara.
Yeah, he looks alright, innit?
No. I want to go as far as saying
Serviceable.
he's cold.
But take him over Sessing Young.
Window.
Yeah.
jumped
Oh,
out.
mate,
Yeah.
young man. Bless.
No.
Bless him,
Shout out
man.
Arsenal, man.
shout out
Pushing
Arsenal.
on. They're doing what they have to do, man. Unlike a lot of teams around them. Liverpool putting pressure on City. due to West Ham's awful finishing.
Bro,
It could have been a very different day.
I
if-
could finish them chances.
Yeah. It's
Right
not
now.
one of those ones. You see where people are like, oh, if you played in the Prem, how many could you score?
No.
Like, if normal football players of all standards played yesterday, I'm sure they'd probably take one of those 2 horrible chances.
Give me the boots and put me on that pitch right now
It's a
in
fact.
Anfield, and I'll
The
score.
fact that
100%.
West Ham do terribly against the traditional big boys. Something happens.
Yeah,
and
David Moyes is awful against them.
Yeah,
They
there's
just want to
shocking.
turn up and just annoy people that they hate.
West Ham, they've got to, like, they're trying to change their identity, but their identity is whatever the fuck you're trying to do, we're just trying to get in the way.
Yeah, just for this one game.
Just this game. See the second game, or either or. So if that's the first game, they'll fuck it up then and then lose. Bro, it's bare annoying, man. They're just here to just fuck up your life.
I can't believe Fornals didn't finish.
4-0s. Are you 4-0s? Hold on, let's have a chat. Let's have a chat here.
Half decent season.
Pablo.
4-0s. Your whole thing is you're a Spanish player in England, so you're here for various reasons. Probably because you got a bit of je ne sais quoi that isn't really the same as
Is
what.
there a Spanish equivalent of
I was
Genesis?
just trying to
I don't
think.
actually know what it is. It's,
Let us know, Gaffers.
you know, but
Yeah.
whatever that is, pizzazz, je ne sais, whatever you
Pazza
want.
sounds a little bit more Latino. Yeah,
You know, whatever it is, whatever Tom Cleverley's missing, Harry Winks is missing. Our
is there
assumption
an
is
English version of Je ne sais quoi?
our assumption is that you're here to bring a bit of that, and that's cool. But you don't. You're not like some elite Spanish player, or in terms of like Spanish style, I wouldn't think, oh yeah, like you're sick. Like, you know, like Ander Herrera.
Yeah.
People don't really think of him as, but he's
He
sick.
can joke. Yeah.
Yeah, he's sick at football. Like, he's not really that. So then I'm like, all right, cool. So you're here, Spanish kid. What are you actually here
Why
for?
did you choose that finish?
Yeah, like you've gone with the flary ability finish, and
For no reason.
nothing's really showing me you've got that. So that's making me think you're a prick.
That was
He
a
probably
really
asked himself,
why
why did I
cheefy
do that?
finish.
And guess what? You see that when I saw that finish,
That whole moment.
that attempt. This is how I know West Ham are making no genuine attempt. Just like I said, Norwich are making no genuine attempt to stay in the league.
Oh, shout out Dean
West
Smith,
Ham
man.
are making Dean Smith's trying to stay in the league.
Previously, I guess, yeah.
But West Ham are not trying to. If you're trying to get top 4, yeah, you're battling, fighting for it. That is not what you attempt. That's not the choice that you make for now. And you know what? The reaction of his teammates tells me that they're not trying to go for top 4 either.
Someone should have.
Because if Declan Rice really
hands
means
around
all
his
that stuff that he was saying,
They missed Decky Rice.
no, but I'm
yesterday.
saying if Declan Rice means all that stuff he was saying about, we're
Okay, yeah.
the energy would not be, fucking hell, it's nearly, you nearly think the
We nearly licked
goalkeeper,
it at Anfield, mate.
Yeah.
Are you dumb?
You got to change the mindset, yeah.
Fucking hell. Let
Lanzini.
that be Jared Bowen.
Oh, he's ex
Because
as well,
he's
innit?
trying to cut. You see, Jared Bowen, he's going to score that because he's trying to go
He's
Liverpool.
going to slap.
Yeah, he's trying to caboose.
Lanzini as well. Somehow
Wait,
skied it.
Bowen gone now. That's them finished though, to be honest.
That's it. We're full.
That's done.
Antonio? Are we done
Oh.
with the Antonio train? Or
Antonio's a good player, but
him and
he's-
Konate seemed like a nice battle on paper.
Hey, Konate, sorry. I'll wait.
Nah, I'm done on Antonio.
Now, go on, you guys, Antonio, man.
I'm just saying, like Konate.
Hmm?
Konate. I want to hear about Konate.
Oh, okay. Konate.
It's time for the statement that will probably come back to haunt us at some
No,
point.
Konate's the tank
Jump out the window,
of
man.
tanks.
Mhm.
I can't see a bigger tank than him in football.
Remember, he's the guy that made us think that the other guy was good.
Yes.
You lot stop doing this.
What's his name again?
Upamecano.
Konate is the one that got Upamecano the move to Bayern
lot
Munich.
are-
He tricked all of us.
Everyone, even Nagelsmann.
Jesus Christ.
No, I think, bro, you see Konate, yeah, he's got this thing where he's moving at a different frame rate to everyone. So he's moving physically slightly slower, yeah, but in reality, he's covering more. It's bare weird. So like,
it's relative.
someone's doing, yeah, and he's like, and then they collide, and he just regains his balance.
They disintegrate. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
mad.
yeah.
It's so mad.
And then he's passing though.
Slap.
Jesus Christ,
Slap.
I'm gonna say it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Is he the most slappy in the Premier League today?
he's quite slappy.
Because there's gaps. They are sometimes maximum 2 yard gap.
Mhm.
And the player's doing, you see the number 10 or whatever. He's doing that. You know, he's showing it. Go on. Go on. My body shape's that way. But
Before you know it.
What?
I've got
Wind up. I'm ready, yeah?
Just
He's
when they're
bonkers,
ready
bro.
I wasn't ready for that.
And you know what he does? He just punches it through. And they go,
Now we're in the final third.
It's so mad
bonkers.
with Konate and Matip. It could be the end of young Joseph Gomez.
no, he's done.
I do feel for him, man. It's a bit unfortunate. He played a massive
Very
part in that
unfortunate.
season where they won the league. They were looking like a crazy centre-back partnership. The knee injury.
Could he?
Some people say he looks like my son. It's weird. Like,
I can see it. Hey, could he though not just adjust the ting a little bit and get some game time in that right back?
no,
Remember what happened?
never, no.
They
It's
tried
only
it.
Trent.
Please,
It's
no.
Trent.
Only Trent.
Why
Remember, he was
can't
right
we?
back,
Because
yeah?
they tried
And then
it.
Trent came, and then you never went back.
Because if there was a game at Anfield and one of the
Is this the one when he was talking recently about it? When he says, I play right back my own way. I don't try to
oh,
be
well, yeah, he definitely played it his own way. I never forget he was ball watching. The ball, someone, probably Henderson's clear it cross type thing what he does, and he hasn't seen Sane's taking it on his chest. Right foot.
Oh yes. Oh that goal. Yeah.
Bleed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that goal was a bit special. At speed.
On the chest. I think he finished it with his right foot and his left foot. But yeah, I don't want to see Joe.
He can't play right back, man.
Might need to drop down the league. Also,
league?
No, sorry, drop down the league. Sorry,
What sort of?
I'm not going to say Everton.
United.
We're banned from saying
United.
Everton if you drop out the top four.
United.
I could see him at Tottenham.
Spurs?
I'll see my Arsenal or United.
I'll take him at United.
I'll take him.
Got Maguire. I can't be here making and choosing about centre
It's
backs.
just not going to happen. Speaking of great transfers, Diaz
What a player,
looks like
man.
he's been there for years on years and years.
Bro, he's just slotted in like. Fam, I haven't even got the words for
He
it.
dispels the myth about small leagues and like he doesn't care about any of
No,
that.
He's on crutch.
He
And
doesn't really care about
his
the
teammates
positions.
as
He don't
well.
care about who he's playing against.
You don't really care about the passing thing. He's
No,
not-
but you know what is
he's
with
not
my man?
inferior to them.
He's been malnourished. Like he's gone through things.
He's
that,
starved.
You see when men say, "Oh, I'm starving." 1 sec, hold on. Chatting to their maid that works in their yard. Sorry, 1 sec. 1 second, my maid. I'm coming. Just wait there. He's not come from any of this. He's come from,
The real-
bro. I watched the thing. He's like the clothes is hanging off his body and his face is sucked in. Like
Is this facts?
this is facts.
He's from the trenches.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Brother, I'm not saying he was malnourished. I'm saying he was clinically, medically
So he's
classed as malnourished, and they had to give him things to build up his
I
body.
thought he's Portuguese.
HGH.
Bro,
Nah,
he
he's
used to
Colombian.
get tired. Yeah, when he went to like his first set of clubs and that. Yeah, they had to. He couldn't play because
anemia
couldn't
joint.
keep up the level.
Needs
he
some,
was
some,
too-
he needs them iron
From the
tabs.
trenches in
I had no idea
Colombia.
He was Ugandan.
He needs a thermoglobin and all that.
What a guy though, man.
Yeah.
Great player.
What a guy.
And yeah, I think if I'm in that front three, I'll probably start training a little bit more, hire a little PT, start putting out the videos on Insta of me working out in my home gym.
Mane
Just
through,
to let man know.
I think the adaptation has got to be Mane through the middle.
I've seen it recently and I'm like,
It has to be.
this could be Mane's extension plan.
Because Diaz
Because out on that side,
it's not happening.
SB, what I say on the way here?
Yeah, so it's not happening like it used to be.
big up Virgil van Dijk as well, breaking the record for I think his consecutive home games.
60.
Never lost a home game. Yeah.
Do you know what I like?
I think
Wow.
Carvalho done that one time, I think, or John Terry at Stamford Bridge. They had it for
Probably
a
so.
while.
JT had a mad thing,
Yeah,
innit?
him and
I think
Carvalho
Lee
mad
Sharp
thing.
had one as well. Man United. Look
I
up the
just-
history books. if you're
See
Man
Van
United
Dijk
fan.
though, more than anything, do you know what I like? I like that he shouts at people at the right time. Like I don't know why, I kind of rate it.
He's
Like-
very, very men's.
He
Yeah,
says the
he's
right
definition,
thing
innit?
at the right time.
innit? Like,
Yeah,
He's
man.
actually very
Before we move
mensy.
on, title race, is it back on?
Yeah.
It's
6
on
points.
And
Wait, when did it go off?
Did it ever
no,
go?
around Christmas when it was
People
like
was just
13
telling
points.
you.
Yeah,
no,
no, 'cause it-
pre-Christmas.
It was off, innit?
It was off.
Yeah. It was kind
I
of
never thought it was
But I
off.
think you lot
13?
brought it back on.
Was it 13 points at one point?
Spurs,
Something.
Spurs,
12
start-
even be
Spurs
40.
started it like
Yeah, Spurs are the
Proper.
ones that got
Reignited it.
Why? Oh, right. Yeah.
Because I think they drew a game and then you lot just
I think we done it and then they drew.
they drew to Southampton. Or was that before? That was way before.
All roads lead to the 10th of April.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Is that when they're
bracking.
playing?
Make sure you're indoors. You're not
April
going to a brunch or to your missus.
What is that, a Monday or
Probably a
Sunday? It's
Sunday.
got to be a
It's
Sunday.
got to be a super Sunday, innit?
4:30.
Just make sure that you're sitting down on the sofa with your beverage of choice, because you
Alright.
do not
Yeah, you don't.
We've
want to
clocked
miss
the
that
schedule
one.
now. I've clocked the schedule
amazing.
now, man.
Man.
Hey,
Any more from the Prem this
You
weekend?
know who is a player though, and it hurts me to say this.
Oh wow.
It hurts me because I don't really like this team.
Mhm.
They're having trouble right now with their messiah, Roman. But bro, do you know who they were missing? And I didn't think they were actually missing.
Oh,
him.
talk your shit, man.
Reece James.
Mhm.
Oh no. SB, can I speak?
Go on.
Is the mic on?
If we're talking about right backs, by the way,
The mic's hot.
Trent's crazy.
Yeah, he's
um,
crazy.
He's a playmaker at right back.
Player, mate.
He's like, yeah,
Reece James.
No,
But
is
move
the mic on?
forwards.
SB, can you hear me?
He's
Some
bonk.
boy
Yo.
thing.
SB, can you hear me?
Go on, Jess.
I said, and please, loyal gaffers at home, go back, rewind, yeah?
Fact check.
Oh, big up the lower gaffers. One of them come up to me in the gym today. Big up Sirhan.
Oh, Sirhan, you see him,
Yeah. Salute.
Sirhan, what? Yeah,
Big up
mad.
yourself.
But I said, yeah, Reece James is what I call the difference. You guys must remember this. I refer to him as the difference,
Mhm.
yeah? And
100%.
the thing about being the difference is that your impact is felt when you're not there. Yeah, look at this little period where Chelsea was struggling. Oh,
Uh-huh.
it's meant to win the league. You know?
Aspie
Yeah.
doing a bit. Like, it's okay, but it's not the same.
I'm just gonna poke this one in there. Just
Go on.
Do you remember when I said, "Raw, Oliver Skip isn't Tottenham's best player, but most important," and now he's been injured for a month? Fuck me.
You think things fall away without Skippy?
That's
Scorch has
Hands
been
of
flying
play.
this flag.
I swear down.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he's good, you
let
know.
it down as well.
I'm not saying he's good.
Listen,
just them
importance.
players that
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
play when he's not playing. It gets weird. But yes, just
You know what I'm saying? Reece James is the difference. He comes back, does a little Shem Bem, puts the ball in the bottom corner.
Bro, his finishing, yeah.
That
is-
Champagne was
I'm trying to think of
mad.
who he hits the ball like.
nah,
like
he's
who
starting
lives,
again.
who exists.
Do you know why we have to
People
respect these
People
man?
hit the ball like Reece James now.
They're bringing it. You see, like him and Trent. This is what we like about these new set of
Pushing the
England
bar,
boys.
man.
They're bringing something to
I
the
just
table.
realised we ain't even spoke about Chelsea, and if we don't speak about Chelsea, the Chelsea fans go crazy. So
No,
what I want to do in this segment here, let's talk about the match,
Yeah.
and then final third, we talk about the whole
Things them.
everything else.
Oh, the world.
Because we're changing final third. It's not just quiz no more.
Or is it political?
No, I don't do politics.
no.
Nah, it's just like light chat.
Alright, say no more.
Yeah, talk about dance
That's loosely related to football, yeah.
or whatever. innit? But Chelsea won 4-0. Haven't scored 2 goals. You guys are gonna say X, Y, and Z. Yeah.
XG.
X, G, X, Y, and G. Who did they play? Burnley.
Yeah.
You're supposed to beat Burnley. Chelsea.
0-0 in the first half, you know.
Started off slow.
Yeah, because Burnley are still adjusting to life without Wood. Chris Wood.
Oh, they
Are
don't
we
need-
worried about Burnley at all?
No, because
Scorch, I remember you saying they had their 3 games in hand. It's I think they've spent 2 of
won
those.
27
They got
games.
1 more in the bank.
I think they're so cool.
Yeah. Not stressing if you're a Burnley
they
fan.
got Val-
See me, I might even put a tenner on Burnley to say I fancy Burnley to say up because I think Sean Dyche,
Is
as
he
much as
mad gaffers? I don't know.
much as I diss him, yeah, I diss him because I don't like him. But what I do is respect him. Like
Fair.
he goes and does it, and then he does stuff like buy Wout Weghorst for half the money
Good business,
that he
man.
got
Great.
for fucking
Great
Chris
business.
Wood.
Good business.
Don't tell me you've all been watching Burnley, yeah,
pedigree
all
as
these
well.
years. You have not seen Chris Wood score a goal like that. Good contact,
Yeah.
good
The
movement.
little thing against United was a bit as well.
But
But yeah,
no.
that second half from Chelsea
lovely,
turned it up a bit, man.
lovely. I mean, it is Burnley.
What does that mean? They take
I
points
can't.
off of
Yeah,
big
I can't really
teams,
say
man.
that as a Tottenham
No,
fan.
you be saying this year they take points of big teams. Yeah, look at them and look at their league position. Yeah, and you expect them to lose 4-0. Let's
Chelsea.
talk about the facts.
Yeah,
They're in the
yeah.
relegation
Yeah,
zone.
European champions and that.
When you
Exactly.
have Kante playing as well, it's like
And next
the
one.
the fuck up
difference.
is minimal. Like it could happen,
Yeah.
but it's at a bare minimum.
Like
where
there's
he's on the
only so
pitch
much you can
that
fuck the
fuck-
thing.
with him playing on the pitch in the
The
middle
fit
as well.
Kante, yeah.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
like,
For those Chelsea fans and Armchair Gaffers, I want to talk more about the future of Chelsea post Abramovich. You got to tune into final third. That's where we're going to get into it. But this-
Kai Havertz
I'm
movement
not
is what I
convinced.
keep
that's what
hearing.
I'm saying, Jess.
bonkers.
Grealish ain't got the Kai movement.
the movement,
The European now.
stretching, like
I'm
taking
gonna
the
say,
centre back
I'm
down.
gonna
And
say something butters.
He's
I'm
around.
gonna say something butters.
Man.
And shout out Mike, because I like
shout out Mike, man.
you're bare. I like
been
you, but I don't
consistent, man.
really like you. Where in regards to Chelsea, but I'm gonna say it. Starting to see the Leverkusen guy.
The COVID Kai, because that's when he really had his run.
Because if
we
you
were all in lockdown, and Scott, you compared him to, you said Dele Alli's done this before. I
yeah,
remember.
yeah. Like in terms of the, I don't really know what you are, but you're impacting
You're
football
doing something.
games.
That's exactly what I was
yeah.
But now with the Kai one, it's like, I'm starting to almost know what you are, and it's really good at football. And
Got a good brain.
yeah, he's really good. He's really smart. He's technically sound. And then on top of it, do you know what? There's a bit that everybody kind of misses.
He's about 6 foot
He's
something.
a fucking unit.
Bro, why is he so big?
Have you not noticed when he goes up for a header, it's kind of like no one's really competing, and he's definitely not one of them. Raw, I'm too on it.
No.
He's
Thiago
just-
Silva.
Yeah, he's
He's not
literally-
Lewis Dunk.
Yeah.
He's
Man, yeah.
just he's got different dimensions.
Gets his head to a balls quite a lot of the time.
Like, do you know when he scored that? Was it last season when he went to the near post and he done that flick? I was like, yeah, this is
If he keeps doing this, it could become yeah. If he realizes how tall he is, yeah.
this is problematic. Now, Kai Havertz, I'm not gonna lie,
Mhm.
he's coming good, and it's funny though. I think to myself, is he coming good because the spotlight's kind of not on him because he's on Lukaku?
Who isn't playing at the minute?
Yeah.
Still on the naughty step.
Deserves to not play as well. Chelsea
Yeah.
look a much better
So
team.
remember when it wasn't clicking for Chelsea up top, and people were saying Tuchel is great at the back, everything's tight, and they don't look like conceding, yada 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 yada. They were saying that can he coach and get something out of these forwards? Do we give Tuchel credit for the Kai turnaround, or is scoring against Burnley
Is it really a
to be
turnaround?
expected?
His first league goal since
wouldn't say
was
it's
it December?
turnaround,
You can't
but
call it a turnaround
He's playing
yet.
better.
I don't. Wait, who are you talking about? Havertz?
Yeah.
The wider picture. So yeah, well he's playing better than Lukaku was playing prior to him.
Yeah, but that's not how Lukaku doesn't play well, but he will score goals.
The 90 million, 97
The same
million
guy, he
pound
doesn't
that
play
you said was
well.
better than
What did I say?
Kane.
Did I say this?
Yeah.
Show me the footage.
I think he
Run the
I'll show you.
tapes. But what I'm saying
you
is
got a bit
this,
out of Pulisic, Ziyech when he was like it started to kind of click a bit.
Me personally, I'm not with you on that. I rate Tuchel for a lot of stuff, but I'm not really going to give him
Any credit for this yet?
not for that one. I just think, Kai Havertz, he's been doing we've seen these performances last season.
They're fleeting, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's doing it. Like, it's not that we haven't seen Kai play like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tell you what, I think more than anything, Reece James is back.
the difference.
He's the biggest threat.
Like, do you remember the start of the season when everyone was like, it wasn't even a start, it was quite in the season, and everyone's saying, it's so sick that the wing backs, and I'm like, why do the man think like I can't get my head around why it would be sick to have a striker not scoring, yeah, and all your goals and creation come from your wing backs.
Mhm.
Like, I thought, is that? Remember, I was saying like, is
a bit?
that wavy?
We're,
Man, I'm saying that's wavy.
we're
and I'm-
ignoring. Yeah,
I'm kind of like, I'm not too sure. And then lo and behold, when the two wing backs changed, I think what's most impressive about Tuchel, yeah, is that he hasn't had his first choice wing backs, and they are so important. And he's actually
stayed in the that third place thing is that seemed no one's really close to them in that sense.
no one would actually.
Champions League, they are
Carling
in a
Cup
good place.
final, FA Cup.
No one's
Champions
clocking. He's
League.
cutting. You see, like last season, like Klopp was fighting, but that's because everybody had mad expectations or whatever. Yeah, no one's really clocking.
No one's blind them.
Like Tuchel's actually been. He's had no Chilwell,
No Chilwell, who was on a stupid run.
Not
no
only-
Reece James.
And on
Reece
top
James.
of that, having to play Alonso.
Like
Kante,
every game.
Every game.
It's not
Kante-
even that. And then Sarr.
Saw left back.
Kante's wrapped in cotton wool sometimes.
Yeah.
Mount hasn't played as much as previous.
Kovacic has been
Yeah,
very
yeah,
important
yeah.
for them as well.
Yeah,
I
not
think.
Kovacic.
I'll tell you one thing. I
Baller.
do give Tuchel some ratings for, because I didn't really think of him as this kind of gaffer, but he stuck it out with Ziyech. and he's starting to get something out of him.
I
now.
thought that would have been a difficult.
That was
I thought that would have been
getting
a bit of a
water
clash.
out of a stone. It was.
I thought that was
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Because Ziyech does not look like one of them people.
He's not a
either.
listener.
He seems like if he's going in that direction, which is I don't really feel this. What's going on here? So I'm gonna remain doing that till I can get my AC Milan move or something like that.
Yeah, he seems like that type.
Like he's actually like when
Stuck it out.
he bagged that goal or whatever, and his celebration was a bit.
Vex.
Then he did it. Then he scored after, and they were like, "So why did you celebrate?" He's like, "I don't always want to celebrate." I like it.
I like it.
Speaking of
Dutch.
directions, Lukaku, what direction is he going?
What's the Timberland outlet?
Transfers.
Stop this. It's
Have you seen the
anti-black.
video of him?
Yeah,
With the Timberlands.
That's racist. I've not seen this, Dan.
Oh, someone
I
done a
think he
deep
po-
fake.
what did
It's
you-
anti-black.
I think
A mod. It's a
You
mod.
posted it, innit?
Yeah, I put in the story. There's a
Yeah.
mod of Lukaku wearing
It's anti-black.
Timberlands.
It's anti-black.
It's anti-black. You
Why is
can't
it
do that.
racist?
It's just fucking racist.
You're just
They don't
being,
put
you're
Timberlands
being
on shit.
stereotypical.
I'm saying it's
English
racist.
How's it
Yeah.
racist?
Guys,
But yeah, what direction is he going? Past the Timberland outlet.
Oh, through religion. Timberlands through
Dr.
religion.
Martens.
Some
What's that number one?
59.
Lovely. There's a lot that's been going on this week, guys, that we ain't got into yet.
Yeah, let's move, man.
Well, Ivan Toney.
Christian Eriksen's back. Ivan Toney.
So much like
Remontada.
Ivan Toney.
4 in 5?
Ivan
5
Toney.
in 5? 6 in 5 maybe now.
No. Ivan Toney's got
He's
5 goals.
eating, bro.
Ivan Toney's got
Oh,
5
what
goals in
penalties.
his last.
That's his team.
Ivan Toney.
Record breaker.
Ivan Toney.
Former.
Ivan Toney has got 5 goals in his last 3 starts. Sounds amazing, right?
No.
Yeah, it's not amazing.
3 of
Because
them was
sports has got
against
sense,
Norwich.
yeah. 3 were against Norwich, yeah. 2 were pens, yeah. Forget all of that, yeah. So in the 19 before that, he's got 4 goals.
How many were
These are
against
the
Norwich?
So he's got 10 goals coming up from 9 goals
9.
coming up from the Prem.
That's
Coming
cold.
up from the champ.
No, I rate that. You see that the way that sounds.
Yeah.
I love the way that sounds.
End of
Sound-
the
it
season.
sounds
End
great.
of the season. That'll get you a move if Brentford got relegated.
Yeah, and
I've
then,
got
and then
10
you got
goals
found.
in the
And then
Premier
you got
League.
found out.
Sure.
You got found out.
Down the line, you do.
Because
You
people
lot
are gonna
are
realize,
sick,
of those 9
It's
goals,
true,
yeah,
bro.
4 penalties.
I've seen it
3 came
happen.
against Norwich.
It's cool, bro. If you lot want to buy, go on. When Brentford go down, go on. You
on,
bet on.
Hey.
You bet on Toney.
When Brentford go down, if he keeps them up, if he does this little late form spring summer thing, yeah, that he's about to do, or seems like he's gonna do, Brentford stay up.
Ericsson
He's not.
will keep them up.
Ericsson was
if
eating yesterday. I see
he
some of the
was.
passes.
Exquisite.
Wait, he done some karate kick
Slap.
volley pass here.
Yeah, in between the gap of the players. I said, how did he find that?
He didn't even.
He just went,
Do you know when he done that? I realized, yeah, this is a new. Tottenham should have actually went in for Chris. You know why? Because he's seen the light and now he's just gonna express himself. Because that pass was beer expression
mad
oozing.
I like the
Yeah, it
little
was.
moment between him and Brandon Williams.
That was so cold. That's what I watch football for.
yeah, man was vexed with him. I
He
said,
was
"Raw,
he's probably
shit,
going to lay
Ericsson."
one on him. So is Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen has a lifetime pass to do anything.
Yeah, she does.
Do you know? I was thinking about that in that scenario, yeah, and I'm like, oh man, I'd be bare conflicted because it's there's moments as well, and Christian Eriksen's not the sharpest guy. And he's a little guy, so you think, yeah, and he thinks he's wavy. Yeah, what? I can't wait to lift him, but also.
Probably don't.
Yeah, and it's like, oh no, but you see in the moment, you're like, oh, it's Christian, and no, you go to do it, and then you're like, but then do you know what's mad? He's not thinking that about you. He's gonna skin your claw.
Yeah, now,
Party in
he
there.
knows now. He might be thinking, I've got to pass it.
He's a sneaky dog as well. He's that kind of guy. He will act like,
Everything's cool.
my catheter, and then
Quick free kick.
You guys are missing all the key things this weekend.
And
Wait,
Bomo
sorry.
scored
What
as
else is
well.
key?
And
What else is
Bomo.
key?
What did you say?
What else is key?
You got mad.
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
No, forget Newcastle right now.
Fraser.
That's my team. Forget Ryan Fraser. That's my guy.
Coutinho.
Wolves
Elise.
still struggling
Forget
to
that.
score.
Forget
Oh,
that. You
Elise.
guys forget all of
Can
this
you
stuff.
say what it is, please?
Jesse fucking Marsh is in the Premier fucking League.
Oh, yeah. USA. USA.
Let's go.
Why have you warmed him? Why have you warmed him up? That's like an extra 15 minutes now.
No. We're gonna breeze through these ones. Okay.
You
Yeah.
know what
America,
it's
fuck
like? You know what
yeah.
it's like?
Let's
yeah.
go.
You know what it's like?
LFG, let's fucking go.
Ahead of
Fucking
US.
go.
You're ahead of
Shout out Tom Brady.
USMNT. Oh, look.
USA. USA.
Sedan.
Where we at, man?
I watched the full 54-minute Jesse Marsh press conference
Woo!
I didn't watch
when
it.
he said so many things that would be sick. F
This was NFL,
NFL,
NHL,
NBA,
You lot
MLB.
fucking
MLB.
weird, man.
any of them.
lacrosse.
Bro, I've realized that I'm so here for this journey.
I just want to see him do
I'm
well.
with it.
I pray, because I was saying Arsenal should go in for somebody like him at the start of the season, and everyone thought I was a bit
I
tapped.
hope they stay up.
I like him. Can I just say though, on the football note, watching Leeds play with Jesse March in charge, it shows me that last season they were really punching. Yeah,
Finished ninth, you know.
yeah, they were,
That's
Crazy.
mad.
yeah, no, they were,
Their
that's why I
team-
said they were
their team-
really
Yeah,
punching,
yeah, that's like
but they
punching up.
don't actually have quality.
None.
There's no quality in that team. I was watching it.
So why
It's
did they?
Oi,
Why
the
did they get
Calvin
onto
Phillips
Bielsa
shape
so much?
gap is
No,
crazy.
bro, it's not. No. Look.
man.
How about this?
Klitsch.
No Phillips, no Bamford,
17 Prem goals.
and this is the snaky one. No Cooper,
Liam Cooper, yeah.
the geezer that you don't really care about his name, but he's their guy. He's the skipper.
Yeah,
Harrison's
skipped up.
playing poorly. Is Dallas playing?
Yes,
Dallas is
Yeah,
playing.
but
yeah.
he's the man they play
They
every
need
game.
help though,
Uh-huh.
bro, man.
And
Let's-
oh, he's scored. Shall I tell you who else is missing?
Medley,
Take a
Ah,
second.
he's just. he's young.
Alioski.
Alioski.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's disgusting.
Can't I watch
It's
him?
so-
in?
oh my
It's
God.
mad.
It's so true.
He contributed in COVID football. No fans.
COVID
Oi.
Get cold.
They were living.
Oi.
High energy, high tempo.
And do you know-
pushing P,
Do,
fam.
do you know the mad thing about it? I started breaking it down and I was like, people say, oh, Bielsa, he's not adaptable to the English game. Bro, how about this? I was like, no, we're saying, yeah, they're missing Calvin Phillips. They're missing Bamford. They're missing Cooper. Cooper, yeah, is the same geezer that was fucking around in the champ.
Way down in the
Pissing
jungle
about
gym.
Down in the hole.
Pissing about in the champ. So it's not we're missing Cooper. Cooper is definitely a reflection of good coaching from Bielsa.
The new Cooper, yeah.
Safe.
Bam.
Calvin Phillips, exact same thing. Prior to Bielsa,
The ex-forward.
mythical. Don't want to hear. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm going to say.
Wavy
Yeah.
trim.
And then you got Bamford,
God, though.
who historically cannot score goals in the Premier League. And now we're saying that this guy is missing him. Bro, he made all these... the three players that he's missing, that's popping down his whole season, he made them in the first place.
That's why I'm saying they're punching.
They're nowhere near a Premier League team.
When you watched them yesterday, yeah, I actually watched the whole game. They're bad.
They're
quality
literally...
is-
Rafinha is
yeah,
the
yeah,
only
yeah,
one.
One
And
decent
Rafinha
player.
doesn't go there and they don't look to buy Rafinha if it's not Bielsa anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, Dan James.
Give him
Dan
his
James.
roses, man.
Yeah.
Dan James can fuck off out the league as well.
I'm happy we got some money for him.
Good,
Dan
good
Dan
money.
James,
Good
Yeah.
money, man.
are you taking a fucking piss?
As a striker, as a number 9, I don't know what's going on. Like,
No.
I
Listen, Dan
He's a
James,
striker because he played
brother,
yesterday.
this guy, do you know what he
Filling in,
does?
innit?
He runs his fastest into the football.
into the football.
Listen to what I'm saying. He doesn't run onto the football and take a touch. Bare times the man runs faster than he knows he's capable of controlling a football and runs into the football and is surprised when he doesn't take a touch like Ross Clark,
Whoever. Yeah.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
He makes me sick. He needs to leave. In fact, it might even be... Oh, no, I was going to say the mad thing. But I can't do that to
Please
Jesse Marsh. I can't.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They looked better. They didn't concede. They didn't concede 20 goals in a game.
They look like a
So
normal
there's an
team
improvement. Yeah, they're like a normal team.
with players that don't have quality.
Yeah.
That's
So then that's where
exactly
it
it.
gets, that's where it gets scary.
Exactly.
I'm
it.
watching. I'm like, fuck.
They can't
me.
pass. They
Because
can't-
Leicester didn't look good.
No,
Yeah.
they're bad.
Leicester,
And-
Vardy back.
Do you like
SP's mate.
you like Dewsbury Hall?
Yeah. He looks like
He's a
just
bit-
your
he's a
mate
bit of a player.
that
Just 'cause he's
plays
left
football
footed.
in like
No.
semi-pro level.
Dewsbury
Like,
Hall.
decent hair.
I feel like we
Tape
all
around.
know somebody
We all know
like
what
him.
Dewsbury Hall. 100%. You don't. You need to have.
He's
a
got
guy like
shades of like Phil K.
that. Yeah. There's them kind of man like. I could name
Good at
names.
football.
Just footballing guys that are around you. Yeah.
Barnes.
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 Yeah,
Lovely.
Good finish.
Barnes is better than all them brand names. How about that?
Bowen v Bonds.
Who?
Bowen versus
Jared
Jared
Bowen,
Bowen versus
Harvey
Bonds.
Barnes.
Oh,
Bowen.
one's a striker, one's a winger though.
One just
What?
can't.
Which
Barnes
one's the
is-
striker?
I would look at
Do you think he's Jamie Vardy?
I look at Bowen the same way I look at Jota.
Like a forward.
Like a
kind of
forward,
player.
yeah.
Whereas one's like a winger.
Like Barnes is a winger.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
yeah.
He's not a forward. Like,
Bowen like drifts off,
Bowen to me is like Jota.
finds the pockets, and
Them man there will play through the middle and whack it in your net.
Interesting.
I don't know Harvey Barnes does that. That's just my opinion.
I want to take my hat off to Brendan Rodgers because he's been clapping with one hand behind his back. The amount of injuries he's had. So next season, Leicester should be challenging again. Do you want to say challenging?
Yeah, on Leicester, yeah. I think everyone's a little bit harsh on them, you know? Like, as a whole. They were somewhat of a, I don't want to be rude, like not a nothing team. Now they're like, people expect them, they should be challenging for Champions League, them falling out Champions League back to back on the last day of the season.
When people say falling out of Champions, who the fuck are Leicester?
What business do they have in the Champions League?
That's like, let's start like if Real Betis won the Champions League.
They're just living out their wildest dreams.
Yeah.
Like, I think everyone needs to just tone it down
Valencia,
a bit on Leicester, I think.
You see when Sevilla or Valencia or Villarreal
Sociedad
drop down into the Europa League
yeah.
or they just don't make it, it's fine.
What is this thing? Because they won the Premier League like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
what
they
it is.
should finish in the Champions League now.
I don't understand when people say drop as well.
Yeah.
I've got one more point to get on to.
Elise?
Yeah, I think he deserves it to be ended on.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Let's end on him. I was going to say that Coutinho is doing bits in the Premier League.
Kuchin.
So I was going to say, so Adama can't do shit in the Premier League, goes La Liga, gets about 4 or 5 assists, yeah? Okay. Coutinho can't do anything in La Liga, comes to Premier League, gets like 7 GA in like 10 games.
What's that film? Trading Places.
Trading
So it's
places,
like
exactly.
Do you know what that tells me?
Styles make fights.
Yes, yes. Because it seems like Coutinho is like probably not as smart as we all thought, and Adama's probably not as dumb as we all thought.
Probably.
I mean,
That's what it's about, man.
Yeah. But
Bucking the trends, man.
Elise
Elise is probably the most exciting talent
Silky.
in the Prem at the minute.
I need him
Who's
to
going
spend.
under the radar?
Is that Chelsea? I didn't know that.
I didn't know either. I thought
I
it was
never
a
knew.
Reading only. That's
I never
what
knew.
Is that Chelsea?
I need him to spend one more
Really good.
year at Palace, yeah? I want to see the peak of him, Eze, and Zaha and Mateta linking up, yeah? Just like black power, just running.
South Power.
It's like one of those schools.
Mateta's French,
It's like one of those
like,
schools, like, in your locality, and you're just like,
Yeah.
that school with all the
I just wanna
dons that
see
do
the
their
borough of
thing.
Lambeth is like.
Yeah.
Crystal
So good to see, man. He glides past people.
you know,
Right.
Morris, shades of Morris,
He's from
early
He's
Morris.
from Enns, you know. He's from London.
Yeah.
you know, Eze.
Plays for France, by the way, under the 21.
Yes, wow.
Scorch. Was it someone? Might have been you. The worry.
Eze? What's going on here?
Is it here yet?
Bring
As
me
it's
in.
setting.
He's injured for ages.
He's injured.
only
Yeah,
just came back
no,
recently.
I'm just.
It might have been you. It might have. I think it
I'm
was
just. Do you know what it is? You see, like I think what I might have set my expectations a bit too high with Eze.
you.
Because I feel like a lot of stuff that I feel like I was looking for from Eze, I'm kind of getting it from Elise.
Yeah, but the injury,
Yeah,
bro.
bar
Please,
the
man.
I
injury,
know.
yeah.
I'm not beating him with a stick saying, raw, like, Eze. I'm just saying, I'm like, maybe I just set the expectations too high. Maybe like,
I wouldn't.
I'm waiting still.
Yeah, I'm cautious to.
Because I definitely think he's a mad,
judge him.
talented young.
Yeah.
player.
I'm crowning him the young king already. Sorry.
Who?
Eze.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. I still think he should rise again, and I think having Elise helps massively. But he's a joke.
I think Elise is considerably better than Eze.
I think
No.
he probably goes so far. Elise.
Like what I'm seeing from Elise is
Someone's gonna swoop in, or summer. I think this summer, like Palace might struggle to
bro. Elise's
turn
moving.
down the bid.
He's moving on a football pitch like somebody like Kaka or something mad.
His assist last week
Like he's
against
just
Burnley. I don't know if you saw
going
it.
about and no
Went
one's
right. Stud roll this way. Chop back. Delivery.
It's a
Glides.
delivery for me.
Glides.
It's giving.
It's
It's
giving.
giving.
He delivers, bro.
Did you see when he hit the post as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just done a big, fuck it out. You know what? Let me just fuck it.
He looks like when
Big rap.
he cuts in as well. He looks like he has that cut in that
Very on smash.
you can't stop it.
So basically, yeah, I've seen what he
If
does.
he cut, yeah.
I've seen
You're
what he
not
does,
gonna
yeah.
do it.
He runs at a pace and slows down, yeah. And then, yeah,
Provides.
he doesn't open up the yard himself, yeah. He makes you adjust your body and you open the yard for him. And he can just bend it around you. He's a
Bonkers
genius.
player,
He's a
man.
genius.
Cold,
But,
cold.
man.
Newcastle are pushing on as well. I think they
Hey.
survive, which avoids one of the funniest situations of the richest team in English
They've
football,
won, like,
been in
4 out of
Championship.
5
But yeah, they're on a
games.
crazy
They've
run.
done well.
Ryan Fraser's back in town.
None of the new
It's all
signings
looking
as well.
good. Yeah, some of them on the bench.
No,
Why?
Trippier
I don't
was
know
doing
why
bits.
everyone's
Trippier's out.
everyone's gassing about
Bruno Gomes.
I didn't really get it. Like, I don't get why. I don't really get. Like, I get it. Like, I get what the signing's about, but I don't think that that's making a difference right now today. Like, I don't think that's.
Shout out Eddie Howe, man. I remember there were a few detractors, I guess
I was
online
one of
everywhere,
them.
saying, "Nah, it's, that Bournemouth team, da 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 da." He's eating at the minute, man. He's eating.
I want to say something before we go.
Please.
I put a poll up on YouTube.
Mhm.
I said, should we drop Conti Corner and Final Third?
Oh yeah.
It was a vote,
Should we sanction it?
Everyone was like, yes, 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 yes.
But
And
you
then-
didn't know what you're saying yes to.
And then, like, I realized I worded it wrong. So when I said drop, I meant should we get rid of?
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone's like, oh, no,
Words are powerful, bro.
don't get rid of Conti Corner and Final Thirds. I think people thought as well that we was like thinking of cancelling. I'm just trying to get a consensus of how you guys,
Big,
Oliver Giroud,
big
just
player.
scored.
That's what he's about.
It's the Giroud that's better than Jeff.
I was trying to get a consensus of how you guys feel about Conti Corner and Final Third. Don't worry, we're not going nowhere. We're not leaving. We're here. You're getting your Conti Corners. You're getting your odd Final Third here and there. Okay, so just
Stay
relax.
tuned, man.
Coming.
Stay with the Gaffers,
It's
man.
coming.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're on the lookout for an agent. So if you know any super agents, here are DMs, man.
You want an agent? I can be your agent.
Yeah, fam.
We'll catch you tomorrow for the continent.
Show me the money.